All right. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to episode 32 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday Edition. We are officially live. We are looking forward to today's show. The reason being is because, of course, first and foremost, we got the co-host of the show, Mo T, is in the building. You got myself, Omar T. You got Jose the Don in the building as well. What's that, the John Morant?
I was on that.
Is that the John Morant move?
I'm sorry.
And then you got the Cuzzo in the building all the way from New York. Joey Mula is in the building today.
Nah. It's Joe Cool, baby.
Oh, Joe Cool. I didn't even notice it.
That's right. He
saved it for the show.
Yo, real king of New York. What's up?
King of New York.
Real king of New York.
Guys, look at that. See, that's why he wanted to sit on that chair too, man. Now I see it. Joe Cool.
The sleeve.
There you go. Next level stuff right there. We got Mohammed Al-Hanami saying hello, and then Khalid said, "Troop, best show on Wednesday night, aka prime time." My favorite cousin is finally here as well. It's Khalid. There you go. He even knows the truth. He already knows all about it. Like I said, it's episode 32 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday Edition. We're going to try to get y'all out of here hopefully by 8 o'clock because, we're all fasting in the building as well, so we got to get settled in. We're going to have a Fantasy Guys iftar dinner after this.
Hello.
Thank you for these guys that always come on the show. We appreciate them as well. And, of course, we got the cousin in the building as well. We're going to talk about Detroit sports. We're going to talk about what it's like to play sports during Ramadan because we've all done it before. NBA playoffs update, just kind of go over that. Talk about the fans. Joey got his opinion about the fans in New York. Alright, the fans in New York.
I'm ready to talk about that Yankees game.
Yeah, that's what he was actually, you're going to be surprised what he was talking about. And then we're going to break down the NFL draft, which will be happening tomorrow. One of the best times of the year, top 5 NFL moments, because Lions fans, that's all we have to look forward to.
Yeah, Giants too. Giants got a top 5, and they got Jets in the 7th.
Well, it's usually downhill from here. For us, you know what I'm saying?
So after Thursday is like, we have not much to look forward to. Before we start the show though, we gotta give a shout out to our sponsors today: Balkan House Restaurant, Give to Gain, and BC Adhesives. Let's start off with the BC Adhesives. They are a gold sponsor of ours, and they are located in Franklin, Wisconsin. You can go to BC Adhesives for all your industrial adhesives needs. They do food packaging, book binding, and product assembly, and many other industrial services. If you are in need of adhesives for your business or having trouble with your current adhesive applications, you can contact them by phone 1-888-679-9825 or by website www.bcadhesives.com. Shout out to Matt, shout out to Terry, shout out to Ed, shout out to Jake. Shout out to everybody over there at BC. I know they're feeling good right now.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Middleton is hurt, and they're still dominating the Bulls. Now Zach LaVine and Caruso is out. That series is everything but over pretty much. Tonight, it's going to happen, and they're at home tonight. But first, Joey, I first want to say thank you for coming on all the way from New York in the building.
Yo, thank you for having me.
You called me after the Dearborn versus Hamtramck basketball game. I know we kind of talked about it last week. I don't want to keep talking about it. What are your thoughts, though? You're a guy that grew up in Dearborn, seeing Hamtramck beat Dearborn in the first annual Hamtramck versus Dearborn basketball game. Are you putting on the shades? Jose's putting on the shades.
I'm saying, represent.
Talk to me, Joey. What's your thoughts?
Listen, man, I'm just gonna say it was a great game, and me, being busy and all, I don't like having to stop to call you to congratulate you and tell you how proud I am for everything you did, bro.
Thank you.
It's more than just a game. Like, I could go, start trash talking about Hamtramck and all that, but we ain't going to do that. It's more about the game, you feel me? And what you did is good. You did it for a great cause, and, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication just to get it organized. So,
Appreciate you, Joey.
Yeah, y'all did a really good job.
What's funny is that all Dearborners, which I appreciate them, they give that congratulations and shout out. They don't talk about the game at all.
Nope.
See, you don't want my 2 cents. You don't want me to get started on that.
What's the 2 cents? I really want to know.
You see, I'm not in the place to talk about it because I've been gone for so long, so I don't know what's going on now.
Okay.
But what I do want to bring up is me and Moti going back and forth on the text messages and all that, and he telling me, he was like, yeah, we won. I was like, nah, Hamtramck won.
Yeah, he said that. He said that. I was confused, and I was like, oh, I know.
That's what he meant?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm 3 against 1 right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, but me,
it's different, Moti.
Facts. Only been gone
And for me too.
Hey,
you too?
Hey,
you can't take all y'all, man.
Hey, I only been gone for a couple of years. him, he got to check in when you get up there.
Straight up.
He got to check. I ain't got to check in.
Nah, I'm good everywhere I go. Stop playing. Stop playing.
All right. With that said, let's talk about Detroit, right? Let's talk about Detroit sports.
Go
Let's
ahead.
start off with the Tigers.
Oh, man.
Man, the
See that
worst
game
way to
yesterday?
lose yesterday. Embarrassing.
What was it, 2 errors?
We were
again?
all over Sports Center, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
We got 2 losses that I think are terrible. And guess what? If we won those 2 games, believe it or not, the AS Central is so bad that we'd probably been in first place right now.
Yep.
If we won those 2 games, you know
But
what I'm
still,
saying?
we're still in good shape.
We're in there, and Moti said that April is tough. You know, Minnesota right now is sitting at the top of the division. We could have easily won the first game. You know, hopefully we win the next 2.
Yep.
Thoughts on the Tigers? What's going on with the Tigers?
You know, as you guys know, I watch him live all the time, and Baez, you know,
Being Baez.
Scoop up of the year so far, probably.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hits a 3-1 shot. I'm going crazy. I was actually in the car going crazy, and my kids, you know, they don't know I'm going crazy, but they going crazy with me. I get home, I'm like, Soto, close it out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
We got this.
It's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Started off 8 straight balls. I'm like, what's going on? It's cold. Maybe it's cold, you know? Gets a strikeout. You know what I'm saying? I think he had walked a couple guys, and that happened. That right there, it reminded me of Little League.
Yeah.
You know, it reminded me of when we used to play with each other. Those are those mistakes we make.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're nervous or we're anxious or we think we're making the right play. It's not no Major League ball, team.
You know how many times I screamed to hold the ball?
Yeah.
Bro, hey, Hassan, believe it or not, believe it or not, Hassan, it would have been better if he held the ball.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, he
you
said
know,
it out.
even though we don't expect him to, because we expect him to make the right play
Of course.
or make the play. You know, it would have been better if he held the ball.
Yeah.
It was just one of them, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta have amnesia like Dearborn have amnesia. You know, we gotta let it go.
We gotta let it
You know
go.
what I'm saying? And
Where you at? Where you at?
With that said, anything you want to add on with the Tigers? I mean,
Nope. Great week for Tigers, though. You know,
Yes.
we can't get a takeaway from what Miggy did.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying?
He was talking about that the Miggy situation. We can kind of mention that right now. You know, he hit the 3,000.
Yeah, he should have hit it earlier.
Yeah. So what was it about? What was that about? Like
He
you were
should've
kinda
hit
saying,
it
If
like-
it wasn't for the coaching for the sports
Yeah,
team, you
yeah.
know, but it's all good.
Yeah, honestly, that's a bad sportsmanship in Aaron Boone's behalf. Like, no matter what, you don't do that. You
But,
know,
you know
like,
what?
Are you ready for me? Because I'm about to be the anti guy. Okay.
Alright, bring
You
it
don't
back.
blame him.
So listen, I said this. Yeah, I said this in one of the groups that we're in. I mentioned it to them that. First of all, Joey, it was I believe a 1-run game at that point. It was 1-0. The runners were on second and third. First base was open. Okay, so at the end of the day, Miguel Cabrera at that moment was our best hitter, like average wise.
Yeah.
And of course, Miggy is Miggy, right? Like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If I'm in that same situation as a coach, I'm walking him. Because if he scores, it won't make a difference if it's 3-0 or 4-0. At the end of the day, he gives
Yep.
the team the best chance of getting that base hit. The crowd gonna be going crazy. The pitcher's gonna be, dizzy, throwing it to him. Second and third, bottom of the 8th, by the way, is the 8th inning, come on. So you want to keep the score 1-0 to go into the 9th inning. Like, I don't blame Aaron Boone. Does it show a little bit of pettiness on his side? Yeah, but let's keep it real. If he was at 990, Aaron Boone would have done the same thing, come on. He would have done the same thing. Because of the situation. Now, let's say there's only a runner on first. He would have never walked him. He would have not been petty and said walk him and have first and second. He would have not done that. There's runners on second and third, and first base was open. So he looked at it like, dude, he's their best hitter. He's hot. By the way, he was our hottest hitter going up into that bat. He had 4 hits the game before. And at the end of the day, Miguel Cabrera was 0 for 3 that day. If you really want to hit 3,000, he should have done it before. He was 0 for 3 leading up to the at-bat. So, personally, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think he was that petty, and I know everybody made it a big deal. I think he was just coaching.
well, I mean, he could have just, did what he did and stay quiet instead of talking about, bringing up, the 2003 World Series.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
He did bring that up, but at the same time, it's probably him trying to buy into.
Right.
Play into the situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think he has a lot of respect for Miguel, and
Of course.
And I think he has a lot of respect for the game. Period.
Yes.
As far as what he did, I think it was just a coaching move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Big time makes sense. But then again, everything happens for a reason, right? End up backfiring, and Meadows end up hearing the blooper, and we end up winning the game. So
so that worked out. Khalid Hussein did say it happened on Coach's birthday. He did. He got that hit on Amin Ibrahim's birthday, which I was very happy about because now something on history is gonna be like, yes, Mickey got his 3,000. Right. I could always remember that as well.
Yeah,
so definitely, I'm definitely happy about that. He got that hit. I see. If I was smart, I would have looked ahead and figured out the numbers and got tickets for that game. But never again we're going to a Tigers game during Ramadan. Right?
That's true.
That's the worst thing in the world, man.
He did it one year.
He didn't
make it past the second inning.
Yeah.
Well, this one would have been nice.
It would have been nice.
It would have.
It would have been nice, but still,
but
it was a 1 o'clock game
so
too.
It was on Sunday, right?
It was a 1 o'clock game. No, it was on Saturday.
Saturday.
Was it on Saturday?
Yeah,
I thought that game was. But there was a rain delay on Friday.
Yeah.
It was the first game of the doubleheader.
There was a lot of stuff going on that day, so.
Exactly.
So,
it's
whatever.
Cool.
It is what it is.
We'll get it next time, buddy.
Pistons. Cade Cunningham did not win Rookie of the Year. Did he get robbed? Do you think he got robbed or no, Moti? I'm going to let you go.
Let me tell you something, man. Did he get robbed? I don't think he got robbed. But I think he finished third, which to me is crazy.
Yeah, put him second.
He didn't get at least runner up, and he didn't get as many as first round votes that I expected to. Honestly,
well, like
big time disrespectful. But then again, I go back to the games played, right? Mm-hmm. Scotty Barnes played all games.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They had good numbers too,
and his team, he contributed for his team making the playoffs.
Listen, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with Scotty Barnes winning, right? I'm not okay with like I said, him finishing third. Like I said, if it was gonna be Mobley or it's gonna be Barnes, I want Cunningham to be second, a close second.
And I think the first place votes matter too, right? Like you were saying.
Yeah.
Like I think it's important that he at least got some more first place votes. Like they disrespected him. Like it was like he was a far third.
Yeah.
And then it was Mobley. Really, it was just Mobley against Barnes.
Yep.
That's what
he missed like 30 games though, man.
Of course.
I don't know.
But I read an article. They're like, even though he didn't win the Rookie of the Year, he is the best rookie in this draft.
Well, he is. And like, if they had to do a redraft, he'd still be number one. And Cade Cunningham is going to use this as fuel to his fire,
even
bro.
Better.
This is Detroit, man. It's Detroit versus everybody. It's not just a word, man. It's actual living. We live by it, bro.
Lifestyle.
For real, man. It's a lifestyle, man.
Bro.
Next year, we keep telling ourselves next year.
No. Detroit's going to be by 2025. Detroit's going to be the city be at.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have electric cars before that.
Whatever. Hey, whatever. Detroit's going to be popping. Belal.
Watch me.
Belal.
I'll be there. Catch me on Jackson.
Belal going to be popping.
Yeah. Lions. All right, Lions is the last
topic
one.
Should be the topic of the day,
Yes, that's
right?
why I saved it last because we're gonna get into the Lions for sure. We're gonna talk about the NFL draft and stuff like that.
Talk to me, guys. Cam Robinson signs an extension today with the Jags.
Yeah.
Solidifying, saying they're not taking an offensive lineman for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that was a month ago. We knew that.
I
still don't see why they shouldn't go, man.
Listen,
you guys still think they're going offensive?
If I had to vote, it's not number one, but I would not be.
I say it was a 60% chance, man.
I don't say 60. I would go 60 defense, 40 maybe offensive linemen because first of all, the offensive linemen they're saying are deserving of that.
I know. I mean, there's only 3 or 4 in the top.
Yeah. So that's number one. That's the only reason why, because they said they're great. Number two, the reason why I say that is because it's all about Trevor Lawrence at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to have the best offensive line in the NFL because they invested in this guy, and to me, I think he's good enough to invest in. So that's the main reason. Two of the biggest reasons. But because of the fact that they don't want those other two guys, I think that Trayvon Walker. First of all, if he goes number one, this is why going back to Kitty and them, they're saying Omar was talking about that win didn't matter. If we get Hutchinson and Thibodeau, we get to pick between those two, that win did not matter. You know what I'm saying? If he ends up going number one, Trayvon Walker, because I don't want him. I don't care. I do not want him. I want Hutchinson. I want Thibodeau. But going back to Jacksonville's side, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if they still go with the offensive lineman because there's some good ones coming out. And people are saying if you were to draft off of talent wise. That weird name lineman is the best talent in this draft.
From NC State?
Yeah, well, a lot of people project them to Houston.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give you guys a little scenario. All right. So I've been looking around. First of all, you guys watch these experts, the Mel Kipers, the Todd McShays, right? And they always doing these mock drafts, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, right?
Yeah.
How much times are they right out of the 30 picks?
Never.
3, 4, 5.
Very low percentage.
Very low percentage.
But Now there's betting odds.
Yeah.
How much are the casinos off?
Now that's who I trust.
Exactly.
Give me Vegas over Kuiper any day.
Oh yeah.
Vegas over Kuiper. I'm because money is involved. Vegas ain't trying to lose. They got Trayvon Walker minus 300.
Yeah.
Going number 1.
That's crazy.
They got Aiden Hutchinson minus 300 also going number 2.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's crazy, but I mean, we'll see. Because
You know what I'm saying?
my first
So-
year of really seeing Vegas odds.
Yeah,
being
me
this
too.
big,
Yeah, me too.
So we'll see how it works out. But you know, they had number 3. This is
Uh,
an interesting one.
Yeah.
Sauce.
No.
Oh.
No.
Derek Stingley Jr.
I heard,
whatever
I've
his
seen
name
that,
is.
I've seen that.
They got him number 3 now. He's
I've
the
seen
3rd
that.
favorite odds to go to
Yeah.
Houston. That's why I was like, whoa, what's
Yeah, I've
going
seen
on?
that. See,
you know what I'm saying?
See, but I'm just trying to say, like you know, I mean, I'm gonna bring up the draft too. So at number 2, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, would you
What do
guys?
you guys want?
I was gonna say, would you guys be surprised?
What do we need?
if we get Thibodeau? Over Hutchinson.
I think Thibodeau's a better talent. I think Hutchinson's a safer pick. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you can
I
see.
would-
Like I can see Hutchinson staying as a Lion for his career.
Yeah.
I can see Thibodeau leaving after
Right.
his contract.
Right.
Because he wants to go back to Cali or somewhere, you know. Miami
That I
or
can
something
see.
like that.
I can see. Like if he's not comfortable, like he doesn't like it to be here. I can see him
Hutchinson's a
leaving.
culture type. He buys into the culture. Thibodeau, you got to
Safe.
buy into his culture. You got to work around him. You feel me? You can't teach him.
But I think he's more talented.
Oh yeah, more talented kid. Yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
remember Alden Smith his first year? He was super talented. Yeah.
What
And
happened to him?
he caught doing 90 on the freeway with a bottle of liquor and 2 guns in his pocket or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was downhill after that.
And he has some Reggie.
Hello? Ramadan.
The 3 for 25.
BC's.
Oh yeah, but
Hey,
yeah.
shout out to BC.
no.
Shout out to the
Hey,
BC.
you guys all make great points, all right? But with me,
Do you want Thibodeau?
I always want to tip.
I'm talking over Aiden Hutchinson.
Listen,
we were
man.
talking about Hutchinson being
Listen.
going number 1 when you said you
I'm
wanted
like,
Thibodeau.
yeah, I mean, Hussein made a great point about the 2 players, okay, and you know, like I said, it's a great point. But me personally, man, like if I'm an NFL player, just like these NFL teams, yo, you're just property. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
You're just a piece of property.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Pretty-
so as a player, you gotta look at it that way too. Yo, if I'm gonna be productive for 4 or 5 years for your team, yo, I want that money or else I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like the same way how they view you. If you have ACL, you keep having injuries or whatever, they gonna give you up. They gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, feed you to the wolves. So at the end of the day, it's all about production. And
Yep.
with production, I think Thibodeau's gonna be more productive than Hutchinson.
So you take Thibodeau.
I'll take Thibodeau.
Well, you
straight.
won't be upset if we take Hutchinson.
No, hell no.
Okay, because there's
I
a
love
fan
him.
base out there that's
No,
Thibodeau Hutchinson,
no.
Thibodeau Hutchinson. So
I view Thibodeau as like another Trey Flowers though, man. I know.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna be better,
gonna
but
be just
I
like-
do
Hey,
think
I
that
watched
he's.
his highlights. I'm saying he a monster.
Oh yeah, but by the way, remember that saying that the Lions sent 7 people to his pro day? That was false. Brad Holmes didn't confirm that. He's like, we didn't send.
No,
5
but Brad Holmes went.
Yeah,
Brad
Brad
Holmes
Holmes
went to
did.
his game.
He went
and
to the
his
UCLA
pro
game,
day.
yeah.
And he went to a pro day for him.
Yeah.
So, you know, it looked like he liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Hutchinson goes to, I don't think they're gonna let him fall.
How about this? I read something that Dan Campbell is in constant in constant conversation with Thibodeau on the phone.
right.
Uh,
And it was a report out there saying that he's not part of Dan's culture, right?
Can I?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Can I just say this to the people that are watching? They're human beings, guys.
Yeah.
These people. They're probably torn right now. They don't know who to pick.
Yep.
I guarantee you. Let's say there's 6 people making this decision. 3 are this way, 3 are that way. It all comes down to which way are they gonna go.
Then you got the one weirdo saying Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I guarantee you they're torn about this pick. They're gonna, whoever they pick, they're gonna lie if they say that they were not thinking about the other person. Because no matter what, they're thinking about both.
That's
They
crazy.
are.
Like it's all about the pick number 2, man. We gotta hit this pick, bro.
I mean, I think they're safe. I think they're both
I
safe.
agree.
I don't think they're. You can't go wrong with either or. We had to just take either
Hey,
or. though.
I
We
remember-
can't take anybody.
Trust me, you can't go wrong.
Hey, I remember when we drafted Ndamukong Suh.
I was in Yemen chewing.
I said, who? I ain't gonna lie, and it turned out. Look how it turned out. Even though he left, but he was
He was
all
worth
pro.
it.
He was all
worth
pro.
it. He was definitely worth it.
He changed our line, bro. Oh my god. Remember that preseason game against the Browns? You almost ripped my man's head off. That's when I was
we
like,
got
We
excited.
got somebody.
We got somebody.
Jordan Davis.
Joey, who do you want?
Well, I mean, I want Hutchinson, but it's who do he want to be with?
Yeah.
You know, how does he want his career to be? Because
Yeah.
you all see, like, you see, you know, Kelvin Johnson, what happened to him, Matthew Stafford, shout out to Matthew Stafford. I respect him for leaving.
Thanks.
You know, and I wanted him. So it's like, yeah, we want him. You know, he gonna be better for us, but what's best for him
Yeah.
as a player, and if he wants to be like, if he wants to reach a peak of his career, like who does he want to be with? I don't see that happening with the Lions
At all. No hope for us.
He could be part of that turnaround, Joey.
I don't know, man.
Hometown kid.
You know what? I mean, listen.
It's gonna
Fans,
take guys.
the fans, we like, you know, yeah, we die hard Lions fans, and the players want to,
tired of this.
they want to bring the Super Bowl, you know, to Detroit, but I think it has to do more with higher up, man. You know, with the personnel, with the owners and all that. Like, whoever's running it, you know, behind the scenes, they gotta go.
Yeah.
I agree with that, man.
Absolutely.
No, for sure. And by the
Everybody
way,
feels that
I just
way.
want people to know that the New York accent has came over time, by the way. He never had this accent beforehand. It was Dearborn.
Look, man.
He said water and he said coffee.
Yeah.
No, he says it different.
There's water. No R. There's no R. All right.
You gotta adapt to your environment sometimes, man.
For sure. All right. And so Khalid Hussein was talking about Jordan Poole. He got robbed. Yeah, I can't believe he was not even in the top 3. And then Yusuf Dabbit said Trayvon Walker better than both. You know, Yusuf is. We could be wrong. We don't know. We don't even know. Let's keep it real right now. He could be the best player in the
Listen,
draft. But at the end of the day, I want Hutchinson or Thibodeau. I don't want Trayvon Walker.
I mean, the reason why we want that because we're looking at production, right?
Yeah.
We're looking at what they did in their high school. I mean, their college careers. See, but Trayvon Walker and what his measurables are crazy.
Yeah.
And he's climbing
So
the charts.
you know,
He went from a not like if you betted with him to go number 1, like you from like before the draft, you would be sitting good because he went from non-first round pick, borderline, to being the number 1 overall, like the favorite to be the number 1 overall pick. That's crazy, and that's all because of the measurables of what he did during the combine. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what are you trying to say? That like he might be that dude?
he might be that dude.
Yeah.
Like testing don't lie too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had a lot of talent in Georgia. You never know that you know because of the talent they were getting to the play before he did. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's just crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would get all Georgia players.
All Georgia defensive
Why
players,
not?
man.
Yeah.
And the
Y'all
Kobe
play
Dean,
together?
Jordan Davis.
Go ahead.
Y'all play together. Let's go. Bring that Jordan D.
Bring
Straight up.
them all. I don't get. We'll change up our whole defense to SAC defense again.
There you go. There you go. All right. So now we're gonna move on because, like I said, we have a lot to cover today, and we want to make sure that we go over everything and also get out of here hopefully by after an hour. So next up is talking about playing sports during Ramadan, and I'm looking at Joey because I want to hear what his thoughts are first on this. You know, so for those that may not know or eventually watch, you know, I sometimes people want to know, like, hey man, what it's like to play sports during Ramadan. So my question to you is what it's like to play sports during Ramadan, and then I want to hear what was your favorite sports moment during the Ramadan, all right? So what was it like, you know, you played football, right?
Yeah.
Did you play anything else during Ramadan, or was it the only sport that you played?
No, that was the only sport because it fell in during the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it like playing sports during Ramadan?
Oh, it's the best workout regime.
Oh my God.
You know, my first year I played football, I was tackle. I was a big kid.
Yeah.
You know.
Hello.
Me too.
So after that, like I lost so much weight, I got moved to a fullback because I lost weight and I picked up all my speed. You know, so
What
yeah.
high school, by the way? Let people know.
This was my first year's
Middle school?
Ramadan. Football season was during Ramadan in middle school.
I remember
Okay.
that. I remember
Yeah.
that.
See, because
Okay.
I remember it being during basketball season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gendro.
So yeah, you know, it was like, yeah, it's good, and it wasn't even tiring, to be honest. It
Yeah.
wasn't tiring and then it was perfect the way it worked out. Whether it was a practice, as soon as we finished practice,
Man, it's
I
time
get
to
home,
eat.
it's already fatar. You know, it's time to break fast. And in the games, it depends on, you know, the time of day. My first year, you know, we breaking fast at halftime, but you know, once we reached, you know, the varsity level, then we were breaking fast before the game.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it worked out. But yeah, like, and I guess it's just with like the fasting and the iman and taqwa. You know, you don't get hungry, you don't get thirsty.
Yeah,
You know,
another
and
level.
that's what, yeah.
And you still play at the level that.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
still give it your 110%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
Favorite moment that you had probably during Ramadan?
Oh, breaking my fast on the sideline. Being able to drink water in the second half.
There you go. Jose, what's yours, man? I mean, how was it during Ramadan? for you?
Like he said, it was. You don't feel it because by the time we get to practice, we already been hungry all day at work, at school, And it's just another gear. Like I said, you feel your body adapting to. It's like a great feeling. I'm not gonna lie. And one of my favorite moments was we forgot the fatar, game day. I had to run across the street, knock on that door. Mama, we need something.
Yeah.
Got a handful of Thames, some water, some sambusa. We broke our fast in the locker room, so it was pretty cool.
Very clutch.
Very
to
clutch.
be living right there by Keyword.
Super.
Moti, favorite. I mean, how was it during Ramadan for you? Fasting during Ramadan, playing sports.
Well, I mean, it's just mind over body, man. To be honest with you, and it was all mental, Ahmad. And I remember I remember when Maghrib was like 5:10, 5:16.
Right.
Remember
Halftime.
that? Yeah. We used to have practice, and the coach was letting us out at 4:30. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But game day we stay, of course. But I mean, I honestly like with me, even like till this day when we breaking it the past few years, breaking our fast 8:30, 9 o'clock. I don't like food doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's just water.
Food don't bother me.
And before it was cigarettes, and now it's vapes. It just calms me down.
Yeah.
It just helps to calm me down, and it's water for me. So it's like food. It wasn't really a thing like that bothered me. You know?
Yeah. I remember we were trying out for basketball, high school, and it was like a handful of Arab that were playing, and we were outplaying everybody. And
Sure.
coach stopped practice and let everybody know, like,
Yeah.
yo, these guys right here are fasting, just so y'all know. These guys that are
That's
beating
true.
you guys
That's true.
are fasting. They haven't you guys are going for water breaks. They're standing here stretching.
Yeah.
So that was...
No, I remember that. Hassan's right.
It was
Hassan's
awesome.
right.
Like, that gave me goosebumps, man. That just made you want to drive even more, so... It's a good feeling.
And
bro.
I know a lot of the coaches have a lot of respect for us too for those
100%.
moments, man, because they got to look at it like, dude, these guys are fasting.
How are you guys doing it?
How are you guys doing it? So for me, like I remember we had 2-a-days. For me, it hit in August when I was a senior in high school. So we were having 2-a-days. It was the beginning of August. Y'all know how that was. And but we still had to work hard. And then favorite moment, Moti was there. Believe it or not, was the Cranbrook game. When we went to Cranbrook and beat Cranbrook. And believe it or not, Cranbrook, they had the game at 4 o'clock.
Hold on. Hamtramck High won a football game?
High, and it was against Cranbrook. At Cranbrook.
We won a couple games. I remember recently we just won a basketball game.
Hey, 2 weeks later, we got caught with ineligible players, by the way. All of our ones got taken away.
Alright, okay, go ahead. Explains it.
There's a cat.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
That's what they started investigating. Wait, Hamtramck won the game? Hold on, 2 in a row.
That's what it was. Cranbrook, had to look into it. Like, what the heck is going on? Because we went to Cranbrook and we beat them.
No, y'all
And
pounded them.
Yes, and not only that, Joey.
How much yards you put up?
Fatad, it was actually the running backs game that game. But Fatad, he had a baby that day too. He left at 12 o'clock, had a baby, senior year. Left at 12 o'clock. I know y'all laughing. He had a baby. He tells me he's not gonna be there. I'm dizzy because Cranbrook, they were preparing for the pass. That's what we did the first 3 games.
Yeah.
And they had 7 people in coverage. So, but long story short, he shows up as the bus is about to leave. Shows up, has the most incredible game of his life. But he was one of the ineligible players, though. I'll throw that out there. All right, no names. We're not gonna name names.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, but appreciate him.
He knows who he is.
All right. So at the end of the day, though, Fatad was at 7:15. Like I said, it was September, and he ended up. The game was at 4. So we played the whole game, by the way, and definitely was a crazy game. Moti came with a 6-mile crew. It was like about. And all my boys came, so it was like about at least a good 50 Hamtramck people in the building. Cranbrook, you know how it is at Cranbrook. Very exciting game. We rushed the field and we beat them. We haven't beaten them in like 10, 15 years. So it was definitely one of my most memorable moments of my life. And having Moti there, I remember when I ended up scoring the game-winning touchdown, and Moti came down the hill, and I was looking at Moti. So we had a moment right there. He's looking at me, nodding his head, like he told me to go back to the huddle. I'm over there like, heck, I'm going back to the huddle. Hype moment. Definitely a hype moment.
Definitely a hype moment.
But Ramadan definitely brings the memories as well. Going off of that, now we're going to move into the NBA playoffs. We're going to shift the gear now to the NBA playoffs. Before I do that, I want to give a shout out to our second sponsor, which is the Balkan House Restaurant, located 3028 Kniff Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. They also have a Ferndale location, which is 314 West 9 Mile Road, Ferndale, Michigan. Hamtramck's number is 313-262-6234. Ferndale's number is 1248-268-4920. They are famous for their doner kebab sandwich. They even serve breakfast. All their food is halal. Service is A1. Always giving back to the community. Shout out to Juma. Shout out to Hassan. Shout out to everyone over there at the Balkan House Restaurant. Great people, great service, and even great prices. Appreciate you at the Balkan House Restaurant. NBA playoffs update. I got the matchups over here in front of my face.
Right.
You know, we can kind of fly through right quick what basically has been happening. First of all, Miami Heat, Atlanta, 4-1. Surprise for anybody?
So, I mean, I was surprised at the game yesterday because Jimmy Butler didn't play.
And Kyle Lowry.
Didn't play.
Yeah, and they won.
But your boy Victor stepped up.
I'm happy for
That's
him.
how you know that's a good team, bro. That depth plays a huge role.
And playoffs too.
Absolutely.
Big time. And by the way, the confidence now for Oladipo and all the role players is going to be up there going into the second round.
I mean, it was something. It was a report that came out that Jimmy Butler and Oladipo had a little beef going on.
That'll end it.
Honestly, that ended. You're right about that.
Mhm.
But honestly, when it comes to playoffs, when it comes to one goal, one championship,
Everything puts to the side.
Everything puts to the side.
Straight up.
And Oladipo needs to play good for that team.
He does.
Real quick, we were talking about this yesterday. How's these playoffs without LeBron?
To me, they're still solid, bro.
I mean,
Your
listen,
life solid, still solid.
it's still solid, but LeBron, I'm not a LeBron fan.
He's
I'm
a
not
villain.
a LeBron fan,
He's a
brother.
villain. You need that villain in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not saying I like the guy or anything, but I miss LeBron, bro.
The cool kid in class is absent.
Nah.
I think the target is.
Nah, I feel like the playoffs is worth watching. The only thing the reason why you calling him a villain and it brings more excitement to the playoffs just because of the commentators. They using LeBron, to cause that hype.
Yeah.
But if you watching the games, man, except for the Celtics and Nets, but if you're watching the playoffs, man, it's cool. It's cool, But yeah, man.
Yeah,
I picked
Ben
Brooklyn.
Simmons gotta go, man.
Take that
go.
jersey down.
Where's he gonna go?
Yo, man.
Nah, he don't got it. He don't got
He
it.
got
he
a
don't.
Philly one. huh?
see it.
That's why I hit it.
He hit it, bro.
That's a good thing I don't see it. That's a good thing I don't see it.
Hey, we got on
Yeah,
sale.
you gotta
Philly.
rip him out like a cancer, man. That guy's tough.
So I read something, right, that they said about Ben Simmons that nobody should be surprised.
He did it. He been doing it.
Yes.
He did it with LSU. He did it with the Australian team.
That's funny.
Philly, and
It's
now,
the
man,
same
he's
thing.
been doing it.
So
So that's
he actually did it with the Australian
Yeah,
team
and
a
now he
couple times.
talking about like his his mental is causing the
He's
pain in
doing it
his
to himself.
back.
He's doing it to himself. by the way.
Exactly, he's a crybaby.
Like,
He
scared.
wants that attention.
He's scared to go back on the court.
You
Yeah.
gotta face your fears, and then, listen, mental health is for real, okay? I'm
It
not
is.
trying to knock
It
him
is.
or anything.
Ain't nobody
but
knocking
I think
that.
he's not helping himself.
Right.
In order for him to get over it, you gotta eventually just play.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yup, yup,
and then
yup.
even
Face
if you
your
do
fears.
bad, at least you played.
Get your
because
feet
now
wet,
people
man.
are ripping him for not playing. For before they were ripping him by how he was playing. But you rather have them rip you for how you were playing and actually, hopefully, maybe play good and change their mind.
And he a good player. Come on, he was
Yeah.
runner up to Defensive Player of the Year
Yeah.
before he got.
And he could have helped.
So
Brooklyn.
it's like he could come back. He would have helped us.
He could have
Big
checked
time.
Jason
He would've.
Tatum. He could have, I'm not saying lock him down, but he would have definitely gave Jason Tatum a harder time than what it was.
He would have slowed him down a little
Yeah,
bit.
because
That's
Jason
it. That's all
Tatum
you
was
need.
killing Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
And they swept them. I picked Brooklyn to win in 7 before we did this predictions. I was thinking Brooklyn was going to take it over. I thought Ben Simmons was going to come maybe game 2, game 3, game 4. But Boston swept them. That's embarrassing. I don't know what to say about Brooklyn. I don't know.
Nah,
how
I
to
mean,
feel.
you gotta understand what's going on
We're
behind the locker room.
Brooklyn We're Brooklyn Net. We're
You know?
Brooklyn Net.
Yeah.
We out here. We out here. You heard? Stop playing with me.
Doing what?
What happened?
He said, doing what?
We're chilling.
Hey, what are y'all doing at Brooklyn at the end of the
But
day?
Hey, man.
hey, just so you
Yeah,
guys know,
we looking for Ben Simmons. That's what we doing.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I heard they demanded the meeting with him and his own
Oh, man.
agent.
Yep.
To get some answers. Like, what do you do now if you're Ben Simmons? And what do you do now if you're Brooklyn? Do you want him coming back next year?
Nah, he out.
Absolutely.
We want him out.
How is he out? Who's gonna take him?
No, exactly. We just stuck with him.
Hey, package those 2 first-round picks I got from Philly. Somebody take them.
Yeah.
I would.
You would take him?
I would take
What are
them.
you gonna put him on the Hamtramck team?
I would take them.
Team traffic. Well, Pistons, you're saying?
Troy Weaver.
Oh no, man!
I
Listen,
it's a
I don't
money
want that guy
time.
around
It's a
our
lot of
young
money.
core.
It's a lot of money.
I don't want that guy around our young core. Straight up.
No, I'm also gonna send Sadiq Bey.
Oh
No, I'm saying they get
Come
him
on,
out.
come on. That's attractive right there. 2 first-rounders plus Ben Simmons. Come on.
I see what you're saying though.
Come on.
Oh,
You know what?
They're not gonna give out first rounders, man.
You have to get. I mean,
You have that. Nobody's gonna take
Yeah.
Ben Simmons right
You don't
now.
know that. At the end of the day, we thought that Brooklyn freaking gave up James Harden. Like we don't
just
know.
no.
James Harden didn't want to be there.
He wanted to go to Philly in the first place.
Yeah.
Guys,
He didn't want to go to
surprised.
Brooklyn.
Don't be surprised. Like if he shows that he's willing to play, like I think Ben Simmons, like people are trying to get him. Like the rumors were saying like there's a couple teams trying to go after Ben Simmons, like Golden State. Like I think if he goes to a team like that where he's not in the shadows or not in the spotlight too much, he's in the shadows. I think teams like you don't gotta throw first rounders.
Listen,
you don't have to throw.
If
first
you wanted to
rounders
be a team
sometimes.
where you're not the star in the shadow, this was the perfect team.
This was it.
Yeah.
This was it. But instead, what he did was bring his drama to Brooklyn and just break the team up in the locker room and then on the court.
You know what was the funniest thing of the whole situation was Ben Simmons saying that his back was the reason why he didn't show up to Game 4.
Right.
That to me, when I seen that, I was like, "Oh my God, this is nasty, dog." Like he is so mentally messed up because he was sitting on the sidelines for Game 1, 2, and 3.
Looking all
Then
flat.
after he said that he was not playing Game 4. Like he was like, due to back issues, he cannot be there for Game 4. Like that's the reason
That's
why.
because you were sitting all day.
That's crazy
Sorry.
though to me. Like mentally, he's messed up, man.
Mhm.
And, like it's crazy because like it's out there and like he's being. Stephen A. Smith, man, he said some funny stuff.
Man,
about him,
Reggie
bro.
Miller tore him up. Everybody
Stephen
just.
A. Smith, he was like, he was just going, man. He was
did.
roasting him. I was cracking up some of the things that he was saying, bro.
Yeah.
But Boston swept them. Surprised? Everybody surprised? Nobody surprised?
I was expecting him to win at least one game.
Yeah, we're all surprised.
We're all surprised.
We could and we could have.
Yeah, a lot
We
actually. We
could've.
could have won at least 2, 3.
Yeah, we let
right.
two just slip right out of our hands.
Do you guys think Boston is the favorites out of the Eastern Conference now?
Nope.
Out of the East,
Yeah.
No, they're gonna lose to the Bucks next.
That's what they got next. That's what they got.
Yeah.
But Chris Middleton probably not gonna be there until at least maybe Game 3 or 4. So Boston can jump out early.
That's
Is what I'm
cool.
trying to say.
Listen, what I've seen from Boston, guys, I've seen a potential
Eastern Conference
great
team.
team.
Yeah.
Man. Like they have now. I mean, we all knew they had stars, right? We all knew that they had players, but they're finally playing together and they're finally healthy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, Boston looks scary.
Absolutely.
Like
They
for
got a
real.
great starting
Like,
lineup.
If they get past Milwaukee, watch out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to the finals.
It's Milwaukee
This is
or
the-
I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
what
the
I'm
NBA finals. We ain't talking about Eastern Conference finals.
Oh no! We're
It's talking
saying
NBA
we're telling you right
No,
now.
it's-
It's either going to be the Bucks or the Boston Celtics coming out the East.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Facts.
I agree.
It's a winner of the
What do
next.
y'all got right now if you had to pick?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna switch to Boston.
Okay.
I had the Bucks.
Was it the Jalen Brown video?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right. That was
True.
Well, because of the Chris Middleton injury, I'm leaning towards the Bucks right now. I mean,
Saying Boston?
what are you talking
Boston. He's
about?
leaning
I'm
towards
sorry,
Boston.
Boston. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it depends on Middleton. But I still think the Bucks are the best team in the East right
Me
now.
too.
But with the healthy Middleton, I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
So let's.
No, definitely the Bucks because they have the experience. So they're gonna take they're gonna go 7 games.
Yeah.
They got
know.
the experience. They've been there. So I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, I like the Bucks too. All right.
Now what about the West?
Oh, we're gonna fly through the East right quick. 76ers almost losing it now. They're down at the Game 6. I was messing around with my Cuzzos if they're watching. Philly fans.
Oh,
Ever since Embiid
Yeah.
tore that ligament in his finger, low key.
He's been slowing down.
Yeah, and James
And that
Harden, by the
sucks.
way, if they end up losing in the first round, it's just as embarrassing as Ben Simmons not playing, to be honest with you. That's
James
just my
Harden is
opinion.
underperforming. We
Yes,
know that.
because James Harden is not doing, he's not helping the team. He's not helping the
I
team.
think now they should just give Joel Embiid the MVP trophy.
I hope
you know
he
what?
does get it.
You
by
know
the
what?
way.
You deserve it, my man.
Yeah, but
Sucks. It really
that-
does.
I think it's bothering him. I think the finger
It is?
situation is bothering him. I think it's affecting him.
It's his
and
thumb, bro. Your
Ga-
thumb plays a huge role.
Yeah, for sure. For
Your
sure.
anchor.
So Philly, do you see them blowing this? But with Doc Rivers, oh my God, if he loses this series, he's done. He's done.
That's
with
his second
coaching.
3-1.
His 3-0. This was 3-0, Kemet. This was not even 3-1. This is 3-0. And if you think about it, Embiid hit a game-winning 3, or else Toronto would be
Yeah.
up 3-2 right now. So at the end of the day, Moti, Philly taking care of business or what?
Listen, man, a shout out to the Dudley brothers, Salt and Kareem. But, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is embarrassing. This is, what I'm saying, we expect the Philly to come out the East. A lot of people expect the Philly to come out the East. But, yeah, man, I really think Philly should get it done, but I don't see Philly going far.
Me either. Not anymore. I was telling them, I said it last today, I said they're the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference. So even if they win, they're going to lose probably to Miami, who looks way better than they do right now. And then the
Nice.
Bucks in Chicago, we already talked about this quickly. Bucks is going to take care of business today.
All right.
I think this series is all but over. Bucks should be able to handle business at home today. Anybody disagree with that one? We're all on the same page with that one. All right.
Tip off.
Now, Phoenix, Pelicans.
Oh,
What a freaking crazy series, man.
wow.
And that Alvarado dude is hilarious. Jose. Yeah, you see Jamie Foxx
No.
video? He was saying, Jose.
Oh yeah, that's the chant they do now over there. They do that every time he steals the ball.
Yeah.
It's and the guys look. I like him because he's taking advantage of a situation. He doesn't have the size. He's not a big guy. He's not a shooter, but he can. He's that that little spark that you need, bro. And if they win this series, it's because I feel like he played a huge role. I'm not gonna say it's because of him, but I'm proud. I'm happy. Listen, I know they're not okay. Booker's coming back.
Yeah.
Let's just remember that. Right
Hopefully. I don't think he's coming back this series. I don't know. Because it's that hamstring. Hamstring.
I mean, I think he might. I hope
Like
he's
game
coming.
6?
He might have to come back, bro.
Okay.
Because they're not looking good.
I mean, they're up 3-2, you know that.
Hamstrings are the worst injuries.
Because you don't know when they're gonna heal.
Without surgery.
Yes.
Yeah.
The worst.
Because you don't know what's happening with a hamstring injury. But my thing with the Pelicans, I mean, what they're doing right now, first of all, they look like a good team for the future, especially if Zion comes back. I think they're solid.
Big facts.
But they are messing up the Suns.
Yes, they are.
Because Chris Paul looks exhausted out there.
And he's
You know,
he's getting pissed.
And he's getting pissed. I think he already got 3 technicals. What's the technical count for like getting suspended in playoffs?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, remember my dark horse was the Dallas Mavericks, and I didn't want them to be number 4 seed because I wanted them to play the Golden State because it was before Golden State looked like Golden State. But now I'm like, bro, their Pelicans are doing a great job for the future teams that they're gonna play because they're getting exhausted right now. They're pushing them, stretching out the series. Like they didn't expect it, so like it's putting like a mental toll on them too.
Like what the hell?
Yeah, like this is not expected. Like they're messing with them right now. They're messing with their heads. Chris Paul's getting technicals. I think that's what the biggest thing out of this takeaway. Like even if Phoenix does advance, I think it's because of the Pelicans. Phoenix is not gonna go far. And even if they do beat Dallas, they're not beating Golden State.
Oh no.
I don't think they're gonna beat Golden State, man. So I mean that's what my opinion is on this series. But hopefully Phoenix does win because I always want the best teams advancing. Just like this Memphis and Minnesota series. I think this has been the best series.
Best series, yeah.
You agree with this? It's been
2 young stars. I mean,
exciting.
Yeah.
Back and forth. Yesterday's game was crazy. I don't know if y'all watched it.
Yeah.
You see that dunk that he did, John Morant?
I didn't see it, but he's
oh my
amazing.
God.
I'll give it up to the Grizzlies, man. A young team, and like you don't need all-stars. They're proof that you don't need like a dream team.
Yeah.
Or a super team, to make it. Shout out to the Grizzlies, bro.
John Morant. Is he?
Yes.
That's it.
He's up there now.
He's up there.
He's
now?
up there.
Hold on. John Morant or Kid Cunningham?
Let me tell you something. Do we talked about this already, Ahmed?
Yeah, but
listen. Hold on. No.
Hold on, take.
I just want to know one thing. Moti, is he a superstar yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because he can't.
Let me tell you guys something. When you a superstar in Moti's eyes, you a Hall of Famer. It took us. Remember how long we fought with Chris Paul? Was it Chris Paul?
Oh no, Chris Paul's a Hall of Famer.
It was like 5-6 years ago. Moti, is he a superstar?
Yeah, Chris Paul's a Hall
This
of
is when he
Famer.
was in New
John
Orleans.
Morant's not a superstar right now.
John Morant is not a superstar yet. I mean, as you guys see, you guys watch ESPN, y'all go on the Bleacher Report and watch highlights. You see that
Dunks.
his highlights. Oh my God! But he struggled all game.
Yeah.
He struggled all series, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
you can't tell me he's a superstar where he's struggling like that, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Like, yeah, he came through in the fourth quarter,
Yeah,
which that's what superstars do.
Stats were terrible.
But again,
Stats
he's struggling, and that's why the Timberwolves are able to keep this series tight.
Yep. He was 9 for 22 and 1 for 4 in threes.
There you go.
So that's struggles.
Yes, but this series is hype, and I hope Memphis wins though because I do want to see them advance, see what they're about because they're going to play against the Golden State Warriors, against the Nuggets, who are looking to close out the series today. Do the Nuggets have any chance of winning tonight in Golden State?
No.
Yeah, I give it literally like a 2% chance. You agree?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Moti? No good? All right, just keep it rolling. We don't have to hold on to it. Golden State, by the way, are they the favorites in the West?
Oh, I mean, I said that before the playoffs started. I still like them.
Still like
Yeah,
them?
my
Joey?
Oh yeah.
My prediction was the Warriors versus the Bucks. So
Yeah,
I'll stick
Same
to
here.
that.
You know, Jose. Yep.
All right, Dallas against Utah. Dallas is up 3-2. Doncic coming back obviously helps out the Dallas Mavericks. Do the Jazz tie it up tomorrow, or do Dallas take it home?
Listen, man. There's a rumor out there that Jalen Brunson's coming to the Pistons.
Yeah.
The Pistons are looking at Jalen Brunson.
Would you take him?
I like him, dog.
I like him. But
I liked him in college, man.
Yeah.
Like he's solid, but I think he was short, and I think his game won't translate to NBA, man. But surprised me.
Yeah. The Villanova dudes, man. What's up with the Villanova players?
I know, but they're saying 20 and 25 mil. That to me throws me off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they want money. But Villanova players, low key's been solid, man.
Solid.
If you watch the draft, like they've been solid. Even if they're role players, they're doing their role.
Solid.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing a good job.
You're right.
Dallas Mavericks winning this series.
I can't put my money in either team. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good series,
Yeah.
though. But Dallas is supposed to win.
Yes.
Utah.
Utah's a very disappointing.
I don't know what to tell you about
They're gonna
Utah.
have
Yeah.
to-
They're gonna
If that team would break up as soon as
The series is over.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think Utah's done. I think Utah's done.
Donovan
They're
Mitchell.
done-
Rebuild.
Yes. Rebuild. Make some moves because
Send Mitchell.
I think Mitchell's gonna start complaining. To be honest with you,
He has
I think
to,
he's gonna
man.
open up and say something. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Something else is happening in Minnesota. Fans are being weird. Okay.
Okay.
Minnesota Timberwolves. You got one fan tried to. I don't think it was hang herself, but like chain herself.
Oh, the FEMA people.
Yeah. She tried
Females.
to chain herself.
Them FEMAs. Are they outside?
She tried to chain herself against the rim.
The rim.
Did you see my man, the security, how he was eyeing that one lady the
It
whole
was
time?
a girl, by the way.
It was a girl?
It was a girl
Why
security
are people
guard.
saying man then?
No, I thought it was a girl security
It was
guard.
a girl security guard.
She was just.
It was
She
a girl
did.
security guard versus a girl.
She did her homework,
Yes.
right? She sat there at
I'm
the front
talking
row.
about big news outlets were saying this dude was like they were saying men. Like I know it was looking like a girl.
All I know is
big news outlets. I thought it was a girl first.
The
and
caption
then
read,
came
"This is
out-
what happens when you study film." That's
Yes.
what the caption said. So.
And they're saying that now that security might be a first round talent in the NFL draft. There's an linebacker taking
Hold on. Cause wait. I missed all of this.
Yes.
I missed all
Some
of
craziness
this.
happening in
I seen
playoffs.
that live, but now you're making me think about something else.
The big news outlets said men.
Fantasy guys breaking news.
What? Wants to play for Detroit Nylons. Kayvon
Kayvon
Thibodeau wants to
told
play.
y'all, man.
Dan Campbell's got me on speed dial.
I told y'all.
It's over. Hey,
Hey,
It's not over.
What's that
Bring it
sound?
in.
What's
It's
that?
not over.
if they got me on my.
Is that what John Morant meant, by the way, when he did this? Or what did he mean? Alright. So
No, no,
anyway,
he just, you know.
That's that Drake. That's that Drake.
That's that Drake though. Call me on my cell phone.
Yeah.
Speed dial.
so my point is going back, or if you want to quickly mention this.
Security.
He's just saying this because he wants to go number 2. He don't want to go drop. in the
Nobody wants
draft.
to drop him.
Yeah.
He ain't dropping out of the top 10.
No,
He
he's
ain't
not.
dropping out
He's
the
not.
top 5.
I don't think he's gonna drop
Probably.
in the top 5.
Top
I think
five.
somebody's gonna trade up and try to snag him if they see him dropping like that.
You know what happened the last time a great defensive end fell to number 5? The Raiders took him.
Who?
Khalil Mack.
How about Michael Parsons, bro? That was disappointing.
Let me tell you something, big dog. I'm still satisfied with taking Penei Sewell
Me too.
over freaking Michael Parsons. It's
Yeah,
hard.
me too, 100%.
Like
me too.
he had a great rookie year. Don't get me wrong, but put him on the Eagles. See if you can do that. Put him on like a weak
I
defensive team.
disagree. I think he's a monster.
He's a monster, but it's that they had a good defensive
Who's
line.
ending it
That's
right
New
now?
York. That's
New
New
York.
York,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Damn,
My-
damn,
my
y'all be eating
was
early.
it iftar yet?
Yeah, my boy Hatchet FaceTimes me from New York all the time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh.
25 minutes.
Must be
Yeah.
good, huh?
25 minutes
Still got
early.
time, big dog.
Yeah, early.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But listen, let's not go back because I do want to get us out of here by 8 o'clock.
Oh,
It's
yeah, go ahead.
7:48.
Run
So
through your NFL.
quickly, I know not yet. I just want to talk about the fans right quick.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Fans getting out of hand. Then we had the situation.
This is
in New
getting
York.
scary.
You had a comment about the New York situation with the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah,
The
that's
Guardians
what-
deserved
yeah,
it, bro.
Look, that's what happens. That's what happens when Miles Straw want to get up and get in our
he got
faces
him
like
in
that.
face.
Like,
Said,
yeah,
"Hey,
you
you
get
mother effer."
Hey,
Yeah.
stop.
What happened? What
Before
happened?
is
Hold on,
what happened, though.
stop. Go ahead, Joey.
All right. Listen, I didn't see what happened before because I'm not gonna sit here and told you I watched the game and I
Yeah.
know everything that happened. But I
So
did see
what
the
happened is
highlights.
they're clowning the dude that got hurt.
But as a player, as a professional player, you should be able to control and contain yourself.
That's
You
right.
don't instigate a problem by jumping on the wall and get into a fan's face. You got to understand these are players, that are coming to watch the team. They enjoying the game. They probably got a couple drinks in their system and they're wild up.
Yeah.
So as a player, you got to conduct yourself and and control your
yourself,
emotions. You feel me? You don't just get up and get in a fan's face, especially in New York. I feel like New York and Detroit. I'm fortunate enough to be born and raised here and spent over a decade over there. You had the Malice in the Palace.
Hello?
And then you had, what the Yankees just did to the Cleveland, you can't do that and not expect a retaliation.
Do you think New York fans are the worst fans in all America?
Oh, no.
No,
Hell no.
Boston.
Hell no.
Boston.
Hell no. Oh, yeah.
Boston
Definitely.
fans are the worst.
I mean,
Definitely.
What do you mean, like words like
racist,
oh, like,
rude.
Yeah.
This like
I agree.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's neck and neck. Boston and Philly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No,
Those two-
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? They're very like, bro.
I agree with that.
I've seen like I'm sitting there like what? Like people actually like
See,
these
I didn't
fans
know.
actually get away with murder sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
I didn't
It's
know. I
crazy.
didn't know that
Oh, yeah.
happened. I just thought there was some gibbering back and forth. I didn't know that he jumped on a wall.
My
Oh,
man,
yeah.
he got in.
And he was taunting
He was
him.
in the
He was
front.
taunting him.
I didn't know
He
that
basically
happened.
he asked for it.
I didn't know that happened, but
they're making fun of him.
it doesn't matter if that happened or not. Too, also.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta-
I believe that those fans, to me, you know, when you start throwing stuff, yeah, Joey, I think that crosses the line.
They launched a lot of stuff.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, it's how you gonna you could control one player, but how you gonna control a stadium?
Right? No, you can. You can
Right.
by showing example by not having that person ever come to that stadium again. And as far as a player standpoint, you suspend that player.
Oh yeah,
You know
and
what I'm
fine
saying?
him.
Yeah.
And fine him. Well, with the suspension, he's gonna lose the money from the game money.
Yeah.
So that's gonna hurt his pockets. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do
He
it no
gonna do
more.
it again.
And then from the fan standpoint,
Boot 'em out.
they'll never ever ever get to come to that stadium again, which is gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're talking about trash on the field. They were like, when I seen Aaron Judge run down there, I'm like, oh, it's bad now. He's calming you guys down. Your superstar, like Rizzo, all of them were running down like it was.
I think they're too lit, like Joey
But
said.
No,
listen, let me
like-
tell you something.
No, 'cause
see,
like-
this is the thing, and like you start. Like I wouldn't be surprised if no fans go to the Yankees game except for the people, people with the season tickets and all, because in the end of it, well, I mean, nah, I take that back. But like New York is like we will stand with the fans. If you're gonna take one fan out because of an emotional, like
You have to though. You
Well,
can't
well,
do
well,
that.
have to, Joey.
You can't.
I think
you
even New Yorkers
provoke
were
the
just
player,
like-
bro. You're
Hey,
putting
malice of the palace happened because of what?
a beer.
Because of one drink.
exactly. And we still look back at it, and what do you think about that?
Embarrassing.
What do you think about it?
Embarrassing.
What do you think about it?
I think it's embarrassing that happened. Honestly,
Embarrassing that that the players ran to the stands.
both sides were embarrassing.
It was a whole embarrassing situation.
I was a
Yeah.
whole embarrassed. I am not proud of that, wallah. Believe it or not. I think it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you embarrassed of the bad boys?
For what?
No.
What?
Huh?
Being the bad boys? No.
I mean, for their fights.
No, that's different.
That's-
Come on, what you
It's
mean?
on the court.
Ah,
It's on
All
the
right. By the way, Yusuf said I said it before the playoffs. Boston, Golden State Finals, and Golden State in 6. He's been telling me Boston for a long time. Yusuf that is. All right. With that said, I'm gonna give a shout out to the last sponsor, which is Give to Gain. They are a non-profit organization that sponsors orphans in Yemen. 100% of all their donations go to the less fortunate. They always mention that they will appreciate everyone who donates. For those that are wondering why Yemen, it's the largest humanitarian crisis in aid operation. 5 million people are at risk of famine. 15 million people need water or sanitation support. So if you are looking to donate, their Venmo is at give2gain. Zelle 313-445-8638. Their Cash App is the money symbol give2gain. Shout out to Rico for shedding light on the situation. Shout out to everyone over there that's behind Give to Gain, doing great work over there. All right. Last thing is the NFL draft breakdown is happening tomorrow. I would play the music, but I try not to listen to any music right
Yeah,
now
it's
during the
been
month of
tough.
Ramadan. So, with that said, we're going to try to do this as quick as possible because I do want to get out of here at 8.
Yeah.
Are
Are we about to do a 32 mark draft?
No, not 32. Not
I'm
32.
down, I'm just
All right.
saying.
How about top 5, Jose?
All right,
Tell
we'll
us.
do
What
top
you got
5.
top 5, how you see it playing out. Number 1, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Their pick is in. Who are they taking?
The Jacksonville Jaguars are going to take Trayvon Walker, number 1 overall.
Out of Georgia.
Out of Georgia.
Okay, number 2, and if you disagree, feel free to jump in. We're going to just do it like this. Number 2, Detroit Lions. They are taking who?
After that phone call or that Instagram post, they are taking Moti's boy,
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
All right, number 3, the
They're
Houston
going to jump to
Texans.
the gun and take Aiden Hutchinson, J.J. Watt's replacement.
Okay.
Ooh.
Number 4, the New York Jets are
The
taking
Jets
who?
want to get better. They have to get better on defense, man. Listen, when the Jets had a shutdown corner, their defense changed forever. So give them boys some sauce.
Yes.
Give them boys some sauce.
You disagreeing?
No, I'm not.
He knows what I'm talking
That's
about.
saying his own point.
When they had 24, the Jets were on prime time.
Facts.
Come
I
on
did.
now.
Hey, Sauce Island.
Oh, wow.
I think that's what's
Hot
going
sauce.
to happen.
Hot sauce? The sauce. I wasn't a fan of the Gardner sauce until this guy put me on. And then let me watch this guy's tapes. I was like, hey, he's from Cincinnati. They don't play nobody but talent is talent. I still think.
If
listen,
you don't give up zero, if you give up 0 touchdowns anywhere,
they asked him yesterday, when's the last time he scored a touchdown? He was like, I can't answer that.
There you go.
Can't even remember.
Serious? He did it like serious or
Seriously, like he can't
That's
remember
crazy.
the last
From
time.
the Jets to the Giants, who you got the Giants taking at number 5? I think the offensive lineman.
They
The best offensive lineman.
listen. The
Giants.
Giants are all over the place.
I think they're taking the best offensive lineman,
You
whoever
really-
they think they are.
I think it's
Like,
like Neil.
it's- At this, like when you get to like 5, 6, 7, I honestly think that's when you got to flip the script and take best available. You feel me? Take the best person on the board.
Which is who to you?
Offensive tackle from Alabama.
Evan Neal.
Facts, Yep, Evan Neal, yep.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't gotta keep going in depth. My next question to you guys is, who will be the first quarterback taken? Because now the Panthers at 6 is a question mark. They've already told Sam Darnold that they're looking into maybe getting a quarterback in the draft. Moti, who do you think is gonna be the first quarterback taken?
Absolutely, it's gonna be Malik Willis to the Carolina Panthers.
No.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I don't agree with Moti.
Go ahead.
Just because, look, man, I remember when Lamar Jackson came out, he was the clear-cut number 1, and he went 32. Right?
I hope he goes 32, Malik Willis.
What?
Real talk, that'll be the dream
That'll
draft.
be, man.
You think we'll snag him at 32?
Oh,
Oh, man, they're going to run to the podium.
What I was telling Joey's beforehand is we have 32 and 34. I would not be surprised if the Lions are scheming to move up in this draft, man. Like, I don't know if it's to get Malik or if it's to get like a receiver that's like they love, but I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I won't be surprised if they're scheming.
Like,
But we'll see.
They say Kenny Pickett is the most, like this draft in general, guys. It's.
What did you say, Joey, about the
Big,
quarterbacks,
big, big.
Joey?
No, ain't
Stay
no
away.
quarterbacks in this draft.
Stay
You
away.
don't like them?
Yeah.
No top 10
Ain't no,
quarterback.
yeah, ain't no quarterbacks in this
Some
draft.
people say that.
It's-
I feel you.
Malik
Yeah.
Willis, 6 to Carolina.
6 to Carolina. What do you think? Who's the first quarterback taken and where?
That's tough. I see I see no quarterback going top 10 for some reason.
Seattle at 9 is also a good spot for a quarterback. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, but like again, man, these I don't like. Besides, like, seriously, me personally,
Atlanta at 8,
I
by
like
the way.
Malik Willis. Other than him, these guys are just a bunch of Jared Goffs and Carson Wentz, bro. They're a bunch of nobodies. Kenny Pickett's all right. He played Pitt. Matt Corral's like a young. He can develop. You know what I mean?
I think so too, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the Lions are going to draft a quarterback, by the way.
Like-
I don't know where, but I think they will.
yeah, like seeing like
I mean,
Matt Corral
if They're
maybe.
smart at 32.
That Ritter, Desmond Ritter. Come on, man.
I like Ritter, by the
They
way.
keep naming every year. They hype up these quarterbacks that ain't been talked about.
Yeah.
Just because there's no quarterbacks going.
I agree.
You feel me?
I agree. Don't fall into the trap. So where will the rest of the quarterbacks land? And I got a couple teams. I want to throw it out there. You guys be like, really? So number 1, I like Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think
Atlanta's
Atlanta-
gonna take a quarterback.
Yes.
I think yeah.
I think the Colts are going to take a quarterback.
I'm 100% sure the Steelers are gonna draft a quarterback.
I think the Steelers are going to draft a quarterback as well. And then my last surprise team is the Tennessee Titans. Because Tannehill, they realize that he's not the answer.
Man.
And he's looking for a new contract soon, if I am correct.
Wow. I completely forgot about the Tennessee Titans.
And I think the Tennessee Titans, because once you go past like those quarterback needy teams, like which team really needs a quarterback? Like you got to ask yourself. Like Seahawks, they got Drew Lock.
Hey, dark horse. You ready for the dark horse?
Yeah,
Minnesota Vikings.
they drafted Kellen Mond last year.
Oh yeah, they did.
Second round.
But guess what? Never got to see the field.
Yeah, and he. Didn't
So
look
what does that
good
tell you?
again. So I don't know.
Good
That's a
teams
dark
move
horse.
on from bad players quick. They don't hold on to
Do
nobody.
you guys think the Lions are going to take somebody?
Listen, honestly, I've said this before. I think the Lions are committed to Jared Goff. So
For another
They
year.
can still be committed to him and take a project.
If you're talking about project, then it would be like I said.
Late rounder.
I mentioned Desmond Ritter. Also, there's another kid.
Carson Strong,
Strong. No, not Strong. Some other guy.
Zap,
Zap.
Billy
What?
Zappy.
Zap.
Zip.
Cool name.
I love the name.
Yeah.
Zip zap.
Sounds like a preseason guy though.
They're comparing him to Drew Brees.
Bailey Zappi.
Drew Brees. Yep.
All right, Jose. Joey right now is like, what are you guys talking about right now? All right.
Right now, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna break my fast.
All right. So who will be the first receiver taken and where?
First receiver taken.
I think it's Drake London.
I was gonna say Drake London, but man,
Oh, Jameson Williams. What am I saying? I'm sorry.
Jameson Williams is
Play ball.
Clear cut, no. I think he'll go top 10.
Yeah.
How about that?
I think
Mashallah, listen, mashallah, Jameson Williams recovered from his ACL so beautifully. Like, I always think like that, why can't I recover like that? You know, he's doing everything like he was kind of doing before. But Jason Williams is the top receiver in this draft.
I just don't want him to fall to like Green Bay
I think,
or something.
but I think London is going before him.
Drake London. I want us to get Drake London. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know why?
No.
He came out the
I want us.
He said he loves the Lions. He said, what's your team?
Him and St. Brown are homeboys.
I know.
Yeah.
But he said the reason why is because his dad grew up a Barry Sanders fan.
Oh,
but he was on NFL Network. They're like, who's your team? He's like, Detroit Lions.
What if we get him at 2?
No.
If we get him at 2, I'm swinging.
No, we're not doing that, guys. We're taking an edge. I promise.
There's gonna
you.
be
Last year made me realize Brad Holmes sticks to the script. He took Penei Sewell.
Why not? It was a good move.
I know, but I think because we were thinking about getting receivers. That was the other people that are on our board. Getting those other guys like Devontae Smith and stuff. So he stuck to the script, and we took Penei Sewell. I guarantee. I'm very confident we're getting an edge. I just don't know who it is, but we're getting an edge. And then any surprises? Let's end it off like this. I want to say this right quick, okay? Guys, first of all, I'm telling you right now, Kenneth Walker is going to be the truth in the NFL, okay? Get ready, whichever team he goes to. I'm telling you, he's going to be very good. But why is nobody talking about James Cook? Dalvin Cook's little brother.
From Georgia.
And he was productive.
Yeah, I know.
They got him going in the 4th round, Moti.
So what?
The explosive rates, a stat that shows you very good, like, it shows you, like...
how fast he can hit the gear.
He's number 1 of the running backs. 8.1, I think, 8.3. Kenneth Walker was 8.1, and then Breece Hall was 6.8.
Hey, just like his brother, Dalvin Cook.
Yep.
Head first. I'm telling you right now, he is going to be a steal. If you're if you're a team looking for a running back, you know...
We are looking for a running back.
Some mock drafts have a second running back.
Okay.
Bro, James Cook is going in the 1st round. Like, Muhammad, I think, bro, he's going to be a sleeper, man. Like, I can't believe, like, why is he going? Like, first of all, you got the bloodline, Moti. You got the bloodline. He played at Georgia.
And didn't he get hurt, James Cook?
I don't think so. He was playing against Michigan, I remember, right? He was playing against Michigan.
No, I'm talking about he got hurt, I think, last year.
Oh, okay. Like, he played at Georgia. He was productive.
He was.
He has the bloodline. He showed that he could be one. I think they said he's the best receiver in the draft. Receiving running back, next to maybe Breece Hall. The explosive rate is there, and they got him going in the 4th round. To me, it's confusing to me. It's confusing.
Don't forget, Dalvin Cook went in the 2nd round, so.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, James Cook is my guy. What you guys got? Any surprises, or maybe like somebody's gonna shock the world?
The Lions are gonna draft David Abwa with pick 34.
I hope so.
Ojobo?
Ojobo. I hope.
What if we get Hutchinson and Ojobo?
Hey, you know,
I would love that.
I disrespect Ojobo last week.
Yeah.
You know, a lot.
You said he's not going in the 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, like
people got him going.
They had him going anywhere between 9 and 13 before the injury, like that area. Like, man, I seen his name next to like the Steelers.
What if we mess around and get him at the 34th pick?
I'll take
that all day.
100%, Mohammed. I'll do that all day.
You know what? I'll take him at. How about this? I'll take him at 32 if there's no quarterback, just so you can lock in that 5th-year option.
Maybe because he can recover for a half season.
Mohammed, he'll be back by November for whoever he is, whoever he plays for.
He's a baby.
He'll be back in November.
Remember when he used to fall down, get up, and keep running?
The only way he would not be back is if the team is bad and they don't even want to risk it, or else if it's like the Lions, they're in the competitiveness. He'll be playing in November for whoever he goes to. So I look at it like, bro, like you could get a steal. That's a 1st-round talent. Mm-hmm. He's gonna miss 8 weeks maybe, but so what? Because you look big picture and you got yourself a 1st-rounder in the 2nd round.
Next year, your defensive line is disruptive.
Scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything you want to close out the show with? Because that is the show. It's 8:03. Moti, I don't know if you want to jump up and...
Oh, for sure. What? Do what?
Are we doing this now?
Last words?
Yeah.
Do what? No. I got last words.
Okay. Joey, what you got for us, man?
Nah, man, just, shout out to everybody in Detroit, everybody over here I grew up with and all that. I got to see or visit y'all. Moti, man, I was going to post a pic, but maybe next time. I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to go too hard on you right now.
And when I seen the pic, I had that as my profile pic on Facebook at one point.
Okay, yeah.
So people already seen it.
Yeah.
No, but I wanna also say something, man.
On
some real stuff. This video will be forever online. So yes. I want to give a shout out to my boy Joey, man. You guys don't know this guy's been very instrumental to my life, especially when I was younger. and I appreciate him more than he knows. And I love this guy right here, man.
Likewise, bro.
Straight
Same
up,
here,
straight
man. And everybody over here. Like, shout out to all the sponsors. I don't even know these sponsors, you know, except for your
BMI
brother.
Towing.
BMI, best of the
You
best.
the best of the
Yeah,
best.
Mookie,
Tell them,
remember me, baby?
Go to the cafe.
Yo, you didn't give me my raise. No. But true story. See, I always call him Mookie.
We all call him Mookie.
Okay. So, yeah, he was my first ever boss. That's my
And
first job
I
ever.
thought
He's
he worked
still
at Suleiman Superstore. What is his name?
That was,
Salami,
yeah,
salami.
That's a fake job.
yeah, that was,
That was a
you know,
fake job. He's
that was
talking
my
about
first legit job ever.
Chips.
I worked for Chips back then.
They used to give me like
Yeah, nah, but yeah, shout out to BMI and all the other sponsors.
Kona
Like, y'all
Cafe.
doing a great thing. Kona Cafe, Balkan House. I never knew about y'all, but I'm definitely gonna eat at your restaurant before I leave.
There you go.
Shout out to
Sounds good.
everybody, bro. Bassam Goba, I love you, bro.
Yes,
That's real.
That's true as well. We appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for watching. This was episode 32 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday show. We're about to go ahead and enjoy some food in our last couple days of Ramadan. Enjoy it with your families and friends. And we'll see you all next week, inshallah. By that time, Ramadan's over.
I'm gonna have a cup of
And-
coffee in front of me.
Yeah, we'll definitely make that happen. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your week. Be easy.
Eid Mubarak.
All right,
Think
yeah.
about it, by the way.
Hey, listen.